My name is Sam Migliazza, and my stage name is Sam Lewis. I come from Thunder Bay, Ontario, currently living in Toronto, Canada. I went to school for 2 years in Thunder Bay. I went to Lakehead University for classical music, and I was majoring in vocal there, took some piano as well. I found a program in Toronto at Humber College. I applied there and got in, and I went there for 3 years, majored in voice and kind of built my songwriting and production chops up there. And we worked with some crazy producers like Greg Wells, who worked with Adele, Ian Terry, who worked with like Celine Dion. Learning from them kind of was surreal, and that's kind of what I took away from that. My music is kind of more of a cutting edge, kind of modern take on classic rock. I'm trying to take everything you loved kind of in the 70s and 80s and bring it back in a modern way for rock music, and then influenced with modern pop culture as well. And that's kind of what I'm going with. It's this constant fusion of old and new, just kind of taking the soul of that time, bringing it in. I find it allows people to connect on a different level and easier when it's something they can relate to through nostalgia, which I think is one of the strongest things that people connect with. Is called Hallelujah Nights, and it's gonna have 7 songs on it, and each song kind of has this whole motif and idea and concept of being in a present moment but like understanding where you are. And so each song kind of ties into this idea of this duality of like waking up and seeing a bigger picture to everything around you. And the one title track, Hallelujah Nights, is about kind of experiencing something that makes you feel so comfortable, makes you feel at home, something you're used to, and just kind of celebrating it and praising it. And the whole album kind of is a big kind of thank you and praise to all that. I started songwriting a long time ago, and Humber really strengthened that. I took a songwriting course there with Rick Emmett, and it really opened my eyes to different rules of songwriting and how to do it. But I always found my method a little bit different. I like to have names of songs first, and I feel like it's so much easier to write a song when you have a concept to build from. A lot of people name after, and they always struggle with the name, but for me, I come up with an idea and then just elaborate on that. I usually write harmony first, so I'm playing chords, trying to find catchy hooks, and the hook is usually what comes up first, so the chorus, and then from there I build usually the pre-chorus, and then I come up with verses, so I kind of work backwards throughout it all. That's kind of the process with songwriting, and then now with my stuff we also have to build the band, build the backtracks. So one thing with this new album, I wanted to really focus on a full band sound. To get that kind of 70s and 80s classic vibe, we needed to incorporate a full band. Not just some live instruments here and there. I'm dealing with full band rehearsals, and so I have a guitarist, a drummer, bassist, and a sample keyboardist. And everyone has to learn the song. We workshop them for probably about a few hours, and these guys pick it up quickly. And after that, I meet with Greg Smith, my producer, and work on the backtracks and kind of take the time and design it around the band. That's something different we did this way. 5 years, definitely grabbing a Juno, hopefully on that Juno stage, but also just playing shows around the world, hopefully. Kind of starting tour in Canada first, moving into the States, getting to play all around here would be the best thing. And just writing with people who kind of can connect to, so we can connect to many different people. That's kind of the main goal, to just reach out. So hopefully in 5 years, we got kind of everyone around the world listening to the music.
Put it in the universe.
I got my hopes up again. Whoa, no, not again. It feels like I only go backwards, darling. It feels like I only go backwards.
Food.
Peanut butter.
No, Toronto or LA?
Toronto or
One more.
One more
What a
chance.
waste of blackberries.
This is the last chance.
There
Oh!
Check out my music. You can head over to my website or Facebook, and Instagram, Sam Lewis Music as well. Chewing blackberries.
Done.